Okay, so good morning, everyone. I decided I was going to do a 60-minute express class because despite being home more often than usual, I myself are finding it difficult to fit in the 90-minute class every single day. So I figured this would give people an option to practice daily if you still have a pretty chaotic life. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do about one set of pretty much everything in the series. Besides the spine strengthening series, I'd like to do 2 sets of those. We'll do a bit of a flow during the standing separate leg stretching series, and otherwise the postures are the same, the breathing exercises are the same. We just might have a bit of a shorter time to do those. So I have Barkley with me today, so I apologize in advance if there's any distractions, but we'll do the best we can. Okay, so let's get started. So just to begin with, I do have my mat, my towel, and I have my mirror here. Also making sure that you have water with you, but the mirror is completely optional. I just prefer having it because I find that it helps me check out my alignment, make sure I engage the core when I'm supposed to be, and that sort of thing. So it's up to you, and once again, you can wear whatever you feel comfortable with. I like being able to see my tummy for those moments where I'm telling you to suck my stomach in and engage my core. That way I can see my stomach and what I'm doing with it. So we're going to start with a breathing exercise, pranayama breathing, deep breathing, 1 set of this. Standing in the middle of your mat with your feet together, toes and heels touching. Interlock your 10 fingers and place your knuckles under your chin. Thumbs touching with your throat, shoulders relaxed down and back, chest is lifted, spine is straight, finding your eyes in the front mirror. Throughout this class, focusing on your breath in through your nose and out through your nose. But for this breathing exercise, you're breathing in through your nose for 6 seconds, filling up your lungs. As you exhale, you open your mouth up wide, exhaling out your mouth, using your throat to control your breath. All the time thinking about having a nice, long, straight spine and your stomach sucked in. So let's begin, focusing on yourself, feet together, and begin, please. And that's enough. Arms down to side. Shake your shoulders out. Clear your neck. And moving into half moon pose with hands to feet pose. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers. Release your index fingers. Cross your thumbs. Stretch up out of your waist. Move your body right and left a few times. Right and left, right and left. Just getting a bit of movement through the spine. Taking some extra care this morning because we don't have the heat to help us. And stop in the center. Elbows locked, arms with your ears. Press your hips forward, glutes squeezing tight. Maximum weight in your heels. Arms and head back, chin up, focus in the mirror. Inhale, breathing full lungs, stretch up out of your waist and then slowly move your body to the right, up and over, creating that nice half moon shape, focusing more on your form rather than depth. So making sure you're not collapsing into your side, using your core strength to keep your upper body lifted, pushing your hips to the left, feeling that nice stretch down the left side of your body, just a gentle compression on the right side organs. Moving your hips more forward, upper body back, weight in your heels. Move your left hip forward more to line up your hips. And bring your right bottom shoulder forward more, opening up your chest and rib cage. Making sure you're still breathing through your nose throughout the entire posture. Push your hips to the left, stretch to the right, come down, push, push, push. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Inhale, breathing, full lungs, stretch up out of your waist and slowly, gently move your body to the left, up and over. Watching your right hip travel just a bit past your edge of your right foot. Feeling that tremendous stretch down the right side of your body and just a gentle compression on the left side body. Making sure your core is still engaged, stomach sucked in, chest stays lifted high. Hips more forward, upper body back, weight is in your heels. Move your right hip forward more, 2 hips in one line. Right bottom shoulder forward more, 2 shoulders in one line. Make sure chin is up away from your chest. You're breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Arms back with your ears. Squeeze your biceps to your ears. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Backward bending, take a deep breath, full lungs, stretch up, drop your head back, look at the floor behind you. Then start to trace your arms back, your fingertips along the ceiling towards the back wall. Pushing your stomach, legs, and hips forward towards the mirror. Stretching up out of your waist as you start to bring your arms back, look back, go back. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, forward fold, both hands on the floor in front of you. And then walk your hips out right and left several times, warming up your glutes, hamstrings, lower back. Bending one knee at a time or squatting all the way down, whatever feels good this morning. Shaking your head back and forth, up and down. Taking a few extra moments here, just warming up. And Padahastasana, hands to feet pose. So bend your knees and grab your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. 2 baby fingers side by side, elbows behind your legs on the calf muscles. And then pull on your heels as you stretch your body down from the lower spine. Touch your stomach to your thighs, your chest to your knees, and your face on the legs below the knees. So from the side, no room for lighter air between your upper body and your legs. Pull on your heels, gently start to push your knees back and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. So you are working on straight legs, but making sure you never lose that stomach to thigh connection. Pull on your heels. Push your knees back, lock your knees. Exhale, breathing, lock your knees. Roll forward onto your toes a bit more, eyes open. Touch your face to your shins, last chance. Lock your knees. Inhale, come up, arms and head together. And exhale, arms down the side. Awkward pose, Utkatasana. Right foot steps out, 6 inches between your toes and heels throughout the entire posture. Don't change your feet. Arms up parallel to the floor, 5 fingers together. Elbows are locked, tricep muscles nice and tight, shoulders relaxed, charge your fingertips forward. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in and sit down, feet flat position. Spine straight to begin with, maximum weight in your heels. Now lift your chest up, total spine backward bending. Suck your stomach in, more compression of the abdominal wall, contraction of the abdominal muscles, suck it in, tighten it up, look for your rib cage. Now look at your knees, make sure you still have 6 inches between your toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, go back, more back. Inhale, come up, keep your arms there, and stand up high on your toes, stretching your spine, chest, head up towards the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed, arms engaged, and sit down on the tops of your toes. Sitting down about halfway, like you're sitting in a chair, not below. Keeping your knees up high, spine nice and straight. Knees up, chest up, body back. Come higher on your toes, knees up towards the ceiling, and slowly, gently come back up, heels down. Third part, come up a little bit on your toes, so about ½ an inch off your heels. Bring your knees together. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, and slowly start to make your way down, taking about 10 seconds to get down there. All the way down, thinking about using your core, so stomach engaged, thinking about stretching your spine up towards the ceiling. Now once you're down there, leave ½ an inch gap between your hips and heels to make sure you're not collapsing down. Knees are together and forward towards the mirror. Thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs. Keep your knees together, suck your stomach in, and slowly start to push yourself back up. Bringing your feet together, arms down, and relax. Breathe through your nose. Eagle pose, Garasana. Feet together, arms over your head sideways. Swing your right arm under your left arm. Cross at the elbows and wrists, twist your arms like ropes. Bringing your hands palms together, so your thumbs towards your nose, baby fingers towards the mirror. If you can't get your palms together, interlace your fingers or release into prayer. Suck your stomach in, pull your elbows down, fingertips below your nose, and sit down low. Arch your upper body back. Lift your right leg up and over your left leg nice and high. Twist your legs and bring your right foot underneath your left calf muscle so your 5 toes are visible in the front ear. Now sit down more. Twist like ropes and arch your upper body back. Bring the body weight back onto your heel. Move your knees to the right, your upper body to the left to get feet, knees, elbows, hands, everything in one straight line. If your foot slips out, sit down more. If you lose your balance, lean your body back more. Suck your stomach in, sit your hips down a little lower, pull your elbows down and arch your upper body back. Change, arms over your head. Left arm swings under your right, cross and twist, hands palms together, thumbs towards your nose, baby fingers towards the mirror. Pull your elbows down towards the floor, opening up your shoulders. Suck your stomach in and sit down low, arch your upper body back. Left leg lifts up and over, nice and high. Twist your legs like ropes. And remember, if you can't wrap your foot around your calf yet, just point your toes in the direction that you want them to go, so straight down towards the mat. Now bring the body weight back onto your heel. Suck your stomach in. Knees to the left, upper body to the right, lining up your joints, feet, knees, elbows, hands. Suck your stomach in more. Sit your hips down a little bit lower, pull your elbows down and arch your upper body back. Change, arms over your head, and arms down side. And it's party time, so have a sip of water if you need one. Good boy, Barkley. Making your way back to the middle of your mat for standing head to knee pose, Dandiyamana Janusharasana. Starting feet together, toes and heels touching. Shift the weight to your left leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and pick your right foot up in front of you, so rounding down, stomach sucked in. Pick your right foot up, 10 fingers interlocked, thumbs included underneath your foot in the grip. Bring that right heel forward. Try to get a 90-degree angle with your right leg. Now have a look at your standing leg in the front here. So left knee is solid concrete. So not just a straight leg. You want to think about contracting your thigh, lifting your kneecap. If your standing leg is wobbling or your knee is bending, then just stay here for today. If you'd like to move further, inhale, breathing, right leg lifts up and stretches forward towards the mirror till your leg is parallel to the floor. No higher, no lower, left knee locked. Keep kicking your heel forward as you flex your toes back. If your standing leg starts to bend, just go back to the first part of the posture and work on the foundation. If both knees are locked and you can balance there, then start bending your elbows down towards the floor. Your elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually they'll go below your calf muscle. And change. Come back up, right leg down, standing tall. Come on. Place. Nope. No, not this one. Come here. Here. Place. This one. Come. See? Good boy. Down. Good boy. Wait. Sorry about that. Shift the weight to your right leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and pick your left foot up in front of you. Stomach sucked in, rounded spine. Getting that left leg at a 90-degree angle to start with. All 10 fingers interlocked, including your thumbs. Now making sure your standing leg is solid, so thigh contracted, kneecap lifted, and you're not just collapsing into your hips, so think about stretching up. If your knee is bending or your leg is wobbling, just stay here for today. If you'd like to move further, inhale, breathing, left leg lifts up and stretches forward towards the mirror till your leg is parallel to the floor. Keep kicking your heel forward and flex your toes back, so stretching the Achilles tendon. If both knees are locked, you'll feel a cramping sensation on top both of your thighs. Then you can start bending your elbows down towards the floor. Elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually they'll go below your calf muscle. And change. Come back up. Feet together, standing tall, bringing your hands to your hips. Press your hips forward and drop your head back. Standing bow pulling pose. Bring your right hand out, palm facing up, elbow close to your body. Bring your hand out to the side and pick your foot up from the inside at the ankle, 5 fingers together. Left arm up, chin close to your shoulder. Standing leg is locked, thigh contracted, kneecap lifted, and bring your 2 knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, and charge your body forward towards the mirror. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from the lower spine, abdomen, chest parallel to the floor. Keep kicking your right leg up as hard as possible, see your toes coming up over the top of your head. Relax your right shoulder back, 2 shoulders in one line, and then stretch your left fingertips forward. Try touching your shoulder to your chin, shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. Kicking and stretching are equal, simultaneous 50-50. Bring your body down more, stretch forward more, kick back more, kick harder, kick 1 more time. And change, come back up. Right leg down, left arm down. Bring your left hand out, palm facing up, elbow close to your body. Bring your hand out to the side and pick your foot up from the inside at the ankle. Right arm up, chin close to your shoulder. Standing leg locked, and bring your 2 knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, and charge your body forward. Kick your left leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from the lower spine, abdomen, chest parallel to the floor. Keep kicking that left foot up. One day you're going to see your toes coming up over the top of your head. Kick back so your left shoulder is invisible behind your right shoulder. Now charge your right fingertips forward and try to work your shoulder to your chin, shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. Bring your body down more, stretch forward more, Kick back, kick harder, kick one more time, and change. Come back up, left leg down, right arm down. Step to the back of your mat for balancing stick pose, Tula Dandasana. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Stretch up out of your waist, chin up, body back. Right leg steps forward, a big step, lock your knees, point your toes, and come down. Arms, body, head, leg, everything parallel to the floor. So if you were to look from the side, your body looks like a capital letter T. Bring your body down, arms are with your ears, chin forward, leg up, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come back up. Arms and head together, keep your arms there. Chin up, body back. Left leg steps forward, big step. Lock your knees, point your toes, and come down. Everything parallel to the floor. Keeping that right hip down, two hips in one line. Body down, right leg up, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come back up. Arms and head together, and arms down side. No. Breathe it. Have a sip of water if you need one. And then come to the either top or back of your mat for standing separate leg stretching pose, flowing into triangle pose and standing separate leg head to knee pose. So at the back of your mat, your feet together, toes and heels touching. Arms over your head sideways. Right leg steps out, a big step, 4 feet. Arms down parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Feet are slightly pigeon-toed, so turn your toes in, your heels out. Suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, and you dive forward. So chin is away from your chest, keeping a nice straight spine all the way down. Once you're down there, go for your heels, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. If you can't reach your heels, maybe try for the outsides of your feet, your ankles, your calves, or you can place your hands on the floor in front of you. If you have your heels or something to hold on to, then pull and stretch your body down from the lower spine. Rolling forward onto your toes, trying to touch your forehead to the floor. If you're really far away and you want to deepen that stretch a bit, open your legs up more. Chin forward, roll forward. Feeling it in your legs, your hips, lower spine. Total spine eventually will be straight, coccyx to the neck with your forehead to the floor between your feet. Keep pulling, stretch down, and touch your forehead to the floor. Change, slowly coming back up. Keep your arms there, and turn your right foot out to the side. Inhale, breathing, bend your right knee and sit down, bouncing a few times if you need to get your hips down nice and low. So you want your right thigh to be parallel to the floor. Keep your hips there. Now press your hips forward, arms back, spine straight. Inhale, breathing, and move your arms so your right elbow is in front of your right knee, and just touch between big toe and second toe. Now look up towards the ceiling, chin to your left shoulder. Keep breathing in and out through your nose as you stretch your arms in opposite directions. Push your left hip down and forward. Use your right elbow to push your right knee back, help open up your hips. Turn and twist your upper body back, keeping your left knee locked and your left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, come up, keep your arms there. Right toes turn in, left toes turn out. Inhale, breathing, bend your left knee and sit down. Using the bounce to sit your hips down low, left leg at a 90-degree angle. Hips forward, arms back, spine straight. Inhale, breathing, and move your arms, bringing your left elbow in front of your left knee. Just touch between big toe and second toe. Now look up towards the ceiling, chin to your right shoulder. Keep breathing through your nose, making sure you're not collapsing onto your knee, collapsing onto the floor. So you want to keep a nice gap triangle shape between thigh and rib cage. Keep stretching your arms in opposite direction. Pushing your right hip down and forward. Push your left knee back with your elbow. Turn and twist your upper body back, keeping your right knee locked, right foot flat on the floor. Inhale, come up, left toes turn in, bringing your feet a little closer together, arms up overhead, palms together, just cross your thumbs. Stretch up, stomach in, and lift up your toes, turn on your heels to face one side. Stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side, facing the right side of the room. Now bend your right knee up as much as you need to get your forehead and knee to connect. Stretch your arms forward more beyond your toes. You can separate your hands for balance if you need to. Making sure your back heel stays down, your back leg is locked. Maximum weight in your front foot so your right hip can stick up towards the ceiling to get 2 hips level in one line. Keeping that throat choke sensation. Use your forehead against your knee, pressing back on the knee. Try to lock the knee a couple times at the end. And change. Slowly come back up. Take your time using your core. Turn on your heels and face the other side. Press your right hip forward more to get 2 hips in one line. 2 heels in one line, back foot 45 degrees. Stomach in, exhale breathing, and round down front side. Forehead to knee connection, so remember you can separate your hands for balance, and you can bend your left knee up as much as you need to get that forehead to knee compression. Back heel down, back leg locked. Maximum weight in your front foot, so your left hip can stick up towards the ceiling. Throat choke sensation, massaging your thyroid gland, regulating your hormones. Using your forehead against the knee, pressing back to lock your left knee at the end. And change. Slowly come back up, facing the front first. Turn to the side, right foot steps back, and arms down the side. Coming to the middle of your mat, facing yourself again for tree pose Tadasana. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Shift the weight to your left leg and pick your right foot up from underneath using your both hands. Right foot lifts up nice and high onto the left thigh. Sole of your foot is facing the ceiling. Now slowly, gently allow that right knee to come down, eventually getting 2 knees in one line. Really working on getting 2 hips in one line and 2 shoulders in one line. Bring your right hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance, you can bring your left hand up to meet it in Namaskar, but if your foot does slip at all, just keep holding your foot with your left hand. Standing leg is locked, so not just straight, making sure thigh contracted, kneecap lifted, really building up that strength surrounding the knee. Focus, balance, breathe. And change, right leg down. Shift the weight to your right leg and pick your left foot up from underneath. Bring the left foot up nice and high onto the right thigh, sole of the foot facing the ceiling, and then slowly, gently allow your left knee to come down. Working on 2 hips, 2 shoulders, and eventually 2 knees in one line. Core is engaged, tucking your hips in just a bit, bringing your left hand up to the center of your chest. If you can, right hand comes up to meet it in Namaskar, or just keep holding your foot with your right hand. Finding some stillness here, balancing for a moment or 2. And change. Left leg comes down. Option to do a second set of tree pose, or you can try toe stand. So for toe stand, focus on the floor 4 feet in front of you and lift your right leg up onto the center of your thigh. Bring your hands, palms together in front of your chest, and slowly bend your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Reach down, touch your both hands on the floor. Bend your left knee, bring your hips down and sit down on your heel. Walk your hands to either side of you, stretching your spine up, balancing on your fingertips. Keep looking at the floor. Bring your left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand comes up to meet it. Keep stretching your spine up. If you can, push up 1/2 inch off of your heel. Balance. Breathe. And then bring your hands back to the floor in front of you, coming up the opposite way you went down. And change, right leg down. Shift the weight to your right leg and pick your left foot up. Bring it to the center of your thigh, or wherever's comfortable for you. Hands, palms together in front of your chest. Now bend your body down from the lower spine. Touch your both hands, 10 fingertips on the floor. Bend your right knee, bring your hips down, and sit down on your heel. Walk your hands to either side of you. Stretch your spine out, balance on your fingertips. Keep focusing on the floor. Bring your left hand up, right hand up to meet it. Keep stretching your spine up. When you're ready, pushing up off of your heel, finding your own eyes in the mirror. And change, hands back on the floor, coming up the opposite way you went down. And change, left leg down. So that's it for the standing series. Having some water if you need some. Turn around and relax on your back for your 2-minute Savasana. So Savasana on your back. Laying down with your feet towards the back wall, your head towards the mirror. Bringing your heels together and let your toes fall open. Arms in nice and close to your body. Palms face the ceiling. Head straight. Barkley. No. I know, buddy. I know. Come here. Look. It's for you. Come on. No. Come on. Here. For you. Come on. Barkley. Come on. So just lying still. Sorry about this. Come. Barkley. Here. No. Barkley. Come. finished it. Come on, let's go. Barkley. Down. Down. Stay. Beginning the floor series with wind removing pose. Right leg lifts up. Hold your right leg 2 inches below your knee with your 10 fingers interlocked. And pull your right knee down towards your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage so you can pull your knee away from the body and then bring it back in towards your shoulder. Making sure your left leg is long, calf muscle touching the floor. If you notice your calf muscle isn't touching, then just flex your left toes back. Chin is tucked in slightly to get your neck flat on the floor. Elbows in close to your body, relax your shoulders down to the floor. Using your arm strength, pull your right knee in, massaging the ascending colon. And change. Right leg comes down. Left leg up. Hold 2 inches below your knee. Tight grip. Pull your left knee down towards your left shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Right leg long, calf muscle touching the floor. If it doesn't touch, flex your right toes back. Chin is tucked in slightly, neck is long. Elbows in towards your body and relax your shoulders down towards the mat. Using your arm strength to pull your left knee in, massaging the descending colon. And change. Left leg comes down. And both legs lift up. Grab your elbows over the legs, a couple of inches below your knees, getting a nice tight grip, making yourself compact. Feet are together side by side and just relax your feet. Chin tucked in, neck is flat. Shoulders start to relax to the mat, hips relax to the mat, eventually total spine top to bottom, lying flat on the floor, holding it here, allowing your both legs to massage the transverse colon. And change, legs down, arms down, Savasana. Taking a 20-second Savasana between each posture for the rest of the class. So using this time to lie as still as possible. So try not to do anything extra. Allow your body just to relax, sink into the floor, breathe in and out through your nose, calming down the breath. Barkley. Hey. Lay down, buddy. Moving into your first sit-up. If you have a sore back, any back problems, just roll to the side and press yourself up. If you'd like to join in, bring your feet together, flex your feet back, keep your heels on the floor. Arms over your head, palms face up, just cross your thumbs. Arms and head together. Inhale, breathing. And sit up. Double exhale, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, lie down on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with cobra pose. So lying down, chin out, neck flat on the floor. Hands under your shoulders close to your chest. Tops of your fingers in line with the tops of your shoulders, and your baby fingers in line with the sides of your shoulders. Legs and feet together. You only have one leg, don't open it. So if you're squeezing your legs together, pressing the tops of your feet into the floor, pressing your hips into the floor, activating lower lumbar spine. Bring your elbows in, shoulders down, look up and come up, lifting your upper body using your back strength. Coming up just until your elbows are at about a 90-degree angle. Now stretch your elbows down towards your hips and bring them in to touch your body. Relax your shoulders down more, look up more, chest up more, hold it here, and change. Slowly lower down, looking to the right side of the room with your left ear on the towel. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms face up, toes together, heels fall open, and relax. Second set, chin out, neck flat on the floor, hands under your shoulders, tops of your fingers in line with the tops of your shoulders, baby fingers in line with the sides of your shoulders, legs and feet squeeze together, press the tops of your feet into the mat, your hips into the mat, elbows in, shoulders down, look up and come up, lifting your upper body using your back strength. Coming up halfway, your elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Stretch your elbows towards your hips and bring your elbows in to touch your body. Relax your shoulders down, lift your chest up, head up, look up, and change. Slowly lower down, look to the left with your right ear on the mat. Arms down and relax. Locust pose, Savasana, so bringing your arms straight and underneath your body. Palms face the floor, two baby fingers touching side by side. Open your fingers up wide and grab the floor with your fingertips. Chin on the floor, left leg relaxed, right leg is solid. Point your toes, lock your knee. Inhale, breathing, and lift your right leg up off the floor about 45 degrees. You want to keep your right hip down with your right wrist or your forearm, just lifting the leg up, lift up, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch your toes back, and change. Slowly lower down. Relax your right leg, left leg is solid. Point your toes, lock your knee, inhale, breathing, and lift your left leg up off the floor, about 45 degrees. Keeping your hip down with your wrist or forearm and just lift the left leg up more. Go up more, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch your toes back. Change, slowly lower down. Turn your head in so your mouth is on the mat. Readjust your hands, palms, get your elbows closer under your body. Open your fingers up wide and grab the floor with your fingertips. Full lungs, take a deep breath, and without bending your knees, lift your both legs up. Go up, squeeze your legs together, feet together, keep going, squeeze, lift your legs up higher, point your toes, and change, slowly lower down. Release your arms out, look to the right, left ear on the towel, relax, breathe. Second set, arms straight, get your arms under your body, hands, palms face the floor. Open your fingers up wide, grab the floor with your fingertips, two baby fingers side by side. Chin on the floor, left leg relaxed, right leg solid, point your toes, lock your knee, inhale, breathing, and lift your right leg up. Hip down, leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly lower down. Relax your right leg. Left leg is solid. Point your toes. Lock your knee. Inhale, breathing, and lift your left leg up. Holding it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higher. 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly lower down. Turn your head into your mouth is on the mat. Readjust your hands, get your elbows closer under your body. Open your fingers up and grab the floor with your fingertips. Full lungs, take a deep breath, and without bending your knees, both legs lift up off the floor. Go up, come up, lift your legs up. Squeeze your inner thighs together, your feet together, pressing into your hands, bringing the body weight forward into your shoulders, and change. Slowly lower down. Release your arms out, looking left, right ear on the towel. Full locust pose. Arms come out to the side like airplane wings, palms down, chin forward, legs and feet together. You only have one leg, don't open it. Squeeze your legs and feet, look up towards the ceiling. And arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts up off the floor. Go up, come up, arms up and back. Fingertips in line with the tops of your head. Only your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body in the air. Keep going, chest up, chest up. Chest up, body up, go up, come up, and change. Slowly lower down. Look right, relax, breathe. Second set, arms out to the side, palms down, chin on the floor, legs and feet together. Start squeezing now. Squeeze your glutes, legs, feet, point your toes, lock your knees, look up, take a deep breath. Arms, body, head, leg, everything lifts up off the floor. Go up, come up, lift your arms up and back. Fingertips in line with the tops of your head. Only hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body in the air. Keep going, chest up, chest up, chest up, go up, come up, and change. Slowly lower down, look left. Floor bow, chin on the floor. Bend your knees and hold your feet from the outside 2 inches below your toes. 6 inches between knees and feet. Wrists straight. Point your toes. Take a deep breath and kick your both legs back and up towards the ceiling. So look up, kick up, roll forward, toes in the center from the side. Head up more. Kick your legs back behind you. Knees in, wrists straight, keep kicking, roll forward. Point your toes, kick, 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 change. Slowly lower down with control, looking right. And completely relax. Second set, chin on the floor, bend your knees, hold your feet from the outside. 6 inches between knees and feet. Wrists straight, point your toes, take a deep breath and kick your both legs back and up towards the ceiling. So try to just relax your arms and shoulders, not using those at all, so not using that strength, you're using the power from your kick. Roll forward, toes in the center from the side. Look up more, trying to see your big toes. Start to bring your knees in, straighten your wrists, point your toes, kick more, kick harder, and change. Slowly lower, look left, completely relax. Bring your hands under your shoulders, push yourself up. Have some water or coffee if you need. I know I do. And then we're going to be moving into fixed firm pose after that. Instead of coming to the top of your mat, I'll get you to come to the middle of your mat with your knees together. Open your feet up and sit your hips between your heels. So your hips touch the floor, heels touch your hips. Now if this is causing you any pain or discomfort, then remember you can open your knees up nice and wide to relieve some of the pressure off of your joints. Hands to your feet, thumbs inside, fingers outside. If you can go further, bring your right elbow down, your left elbow down. Head touches the floor, back of the head, shoulders touch the floor, and eventually whole upper body relaxed on the floor. If you're all the way down there, bring your arms over your head, grabbing your elbows, and then pull your elbows down towards the floor. Tuck your chin in, neck flat. Lift your chest and stomach up high. Eventually working your knees closer together, but make sure your knees don't come up off the floor. Eyes open. Breathe in and out through your nose, holding it here. And then gently bringing your hands back to your feet, using your elbows to push yourself back up. Stay where you are. Bring your knees and feet together. Sit your hips down on your heels for half tortoise pose. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Just cross your thumbs. Stretch up out of your waist. Suck your stomach in. Exhale, breathing, and you go down. Arms and head together. Forehead touches the floor. Two baby fingers touch the floor. The rest of your arms in the air. Straighten out your elbows by stretching your arms forward more. Chin is forward away from your chest. Stretch forward, chin forward. Exhale, breathing, and relax your hips towards your heels. Feeling your total spine stretching in opposite directions. Eyes open, breathe. Inhale, come up, arms and head together, stomach sucked in. Bring your arms down side, turn around, and relax on your back in Savasana. Bring your feet together, heels on the floor, arms over your head, palms face up, cross your thumbs, arms and head together, inhale, breathing, and sit up. Forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Come to the top of your mat for camel pose or strasana, standing up on your knees. I'm just gonna do a time check here. Standing up on your knees with 6 inches between your knees and feet. Bring your hands to your feet, fingers towards the floor, thumbs on the outside. Take a deep breath and push your hips forward towards the mirror. Drop your head back as far as it goes. Go back halfway, stop in the middle. This might be your posture for today. If you'd like to move further, bring your right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, getting a nice tight grip on your heels. Now take a deep breath, eyes open, exhale, breathing, and push your stomach, hips, legs forward towards the mirror. Keep your chest lifted, eyes are open, breathe through your nose, hold it here, press your hips forward. And then gently bring your hands back to your hips, lift your chest up, push your hips forward, lower your hips down, move back a bit to the middle of your mat, hips to your heels for rabbit pose. Flip the towel over your feet, grab your heels over your towel, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Pull on your heels, suck your stomach in, and round down front side. Your forehead touches your knees. Automatically top of your head will touch the floor. Exhale, breathing, and lift your hips up high. Roll forward, arms and elbows straight. If there's a gap between knees and forehead, you can walk your knees forward one by one, but make sure your head and neck stay still. Feeling your total spine stretching top to bottom. Suck your stomach in more. Lift your hips up higher. Breathe through your nose. And change. Slowly come back up. Head comes up last. Flip your towel over, turn around, and relax on your back. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing, and sit up. So I think we have enough time for a second set of that combo. So we're gonna do our camel and rabbit again. So come back to the top of your mat. This time 8 to 10 inches between your knees, but keep that 6-inch gap between feet. Hands to your hips, fingers towards the floor, thumbs outside. Take a deep breath and push your hips forward. Drop your head back, go back halfway. Bring your right hand down, your left hand down. Grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Take a deep breath and push your stomach, hips, legs forward. Eyes open, chest lifted, breathe through your nose. And then bring your hands back to your hips, chest up, push forward. Lower your hips down, maybe shift back a tiny bit for rabbit pose, so using your towel over your feet. Grab your heels over your towel, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Stomach in, exhale, breathing, and round down front side. Forehead to knees, top of your head to the floor. Exhale, breathing, eyes open, and lift your hips up high. Roll forward, arms and elbows are straight. Stomach is sucked in, rolling a bit more forward, feeling the total spine stretch, pulling on your heels, shoulders up towards the ceiling, hips up higher. And change, slowly lower down, flip the towel over, turn around, and relax on your back in Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, and sit up. Facing the front for head to knee with stretching pose. So bringing your right leg out corner-wise, bend your left leg in so your legs are at a 90-degree angle. Arms over your head, turn to the right and grab your right foot. 10 fingers interlocked. You can bend your right knee up as much as you need to grab the foot. Pull on your toes and flex your toes back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round your spine and touch your forehead to your knee. Once again, you can bend your knee up as much as you need to get that forehead to knee connection. Bend your elbows down towards the floor and in towards your calf muscle. Bringing your left elbow down, left shoulder down. Roll in left side. Try to work your left knee back down towards the mat. Roll in, roll in. And change, come back up. Bring your right leg in, your left leg out. Arms overhead, turn to the left, grab your left foot. 10 fingers interlocked. Pull on your toes, flex your foot. If you're really flexible, you can lift your heel up off the floor. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach and touch your forehead to your knee. Bend your elbows down towards the floor and in towards your calf muscle. Bringing your right elbow down, right shoulder down, roll in right side. Try to work your right knee back down towards the mat. Roll in, and change. Come back up. Both legs come out in front of you. Quick sit up, lying down on your back. Grab your big toes from on top with your middle and index fingers, palms face each other. And then slowly walk your hips back, straightening out your legs eventually. Remembering that we're working on a straight spine in this posture, so not rounding. Pulling your toes, flex your feet. If you have straight legs, you can lift your heels up. Stomach in, exhale, breathing, and bend your elbows down as you stretch your body forward from the lower spine. So working on a straight spine. So as soon as you look down at your knees, you're gonna round the spine. So try keeping your eyes forward. Think about pulling your chest forward through your arms. Keep pulling, flex your 10 toes back. Pull, stretch, breathe, and change. Come back up, turn around, and relax on your back. Feet together, flex your feet, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, breathing, and sit up. Face the front for your final posture, spine twist, so bending your left leg on the floor so your knee faces the mirror, and bring your right leg up and over your left knee so your right foot is flat on the floor. Lower that right hip back down towards the mat. If you're having a hard time getting your hips down, then just straighten the left leg. Bring your left arm up and over your right knee. Push your knee back, turn your wrist, and if you can, grab your left knee with your left hand, or you can grab the mat or towel in front of you, or you can just bend that left arm up. Bring your right arm on your back, trying to grab your left inner thigh, or just press your palm down into the mat to get a straight spine. Inhale, lift up, stretch up. Exhale, and look over your right shoulder. Look way back behind you, chin coming over your shoulder, twisting top to bottom. On the inhale, stretch up. And on the exhale, twist and twist. Change, switch. So right knee facing the mirror on the floor. Bring your left leg up and over your right knee, left foot flat on the floor. And just lower your left hip back down to the mat. Bring your right arm up and over the left knee. Push your knee back. Turn your wrist. Grab your knee with your hand. Grab your towel if you need to, or just straighten that or bend that right arm up. Left arm on your back to grab your right inner thigh, or you can press your palm down at the base of your spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale and look over your left shoulder. Look way back, chin coming over your shoulder. Feeling total spine twist top to bottom. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. And change. Unravel yourself. Coming to the middle of your mat, sitting down either cross-legged or sitting down knees and feet together, however you are comfortable. Finishing this class off with couple body breathing, blowing in firm pose. Using your abdominal strength to snap the stomach in and out, forcing the exhale out your mouth. The inhale is going to happen automatically, and we'll just be doing one set of this. Hands to your knees, elbows straight, spine straight, shoulders and belly relaxed, focusing on yourself. Finishing the class off strong, and begin. That's enough, so have some water if you need some, and then take a moment here, turn around, lie down on your back, taking at least 2 to 3 minutes of complete relaxation, lying down in a comfortable position, taking this time to really soak in the last, 60 minutes of working so hard, going back to your breath in and out through your nose, feeling your total body just melt into the floor. Thanks so much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great one.